Mr. Mick Hennessy.
Thanks, Harry. First and foremost, I'd like to say what a privilege and an honour to finally be promoting a boxing event at the legendary King's Hall. When I started promoting on the list of venues that I wanted to eventually get to, was venues like Wembley Arena, King's Hall, Belfast, and places like Madison Square Garden. And here we are today at long last, and it gives me great pleasure to come at this particular moment in time because I've got a brilliant, young, very special Irish heavyweight who I believe over the next 18 months is not only going to be the biggest star in world boxing, but is also going to be the biggest star in sport, and I truly believe that. He's an incredible talent. He's just turned 23, and believe me, after 18 months to 2 years, instead of making up the numbers and giving me which way to half fight, he'll do a job on me. Truly believe that. So I'm very proud to be coming to King's Hall with a fighter like Tyson Fury, because this event has come about because of Tyson Fury. He's very proud of his Irish roots, and he wanted to fight here in Belfast. He wanted to fight at King's Hall. So here we are, we're 3.5 weeks away, and very, very excited about this event. We've got a short list of opponents at the moment, 3 or 4 different opponents that I'm negotiating with, and we will be looking to announce his opponent very shortly. We've got a great undercard here. We've got a brilliant sort of Belfast undercard, real good fighters on the event and good fights, and the chief support being the former elite world champion, WBC champion, junior welter to my left, fighting former Irish champion Stephen Hockey, a great Irish talent. I've seen Stephen for many years, and he's got a lot of potential. And this is a real crossroads fight. It's a great fight. It's great for Ireland. It's great for boxing. There's no need to put a title to this fight. It speaks for itself. It's a quality 10-rounder, and I'm very pleased that that's taking place in this event. Also, a first for me, promoting a Northern Ireland title. That's a first for me. I'm really pleased about that. That's going to be a hell of a fight as well. And without further ado, I'd like to pass you over to someone I believe is not just going to win the world title, but is going to unify the world heavyweight title, Tyson Fury.
Well, let's hope he's right. God bless. Mick Hennessy. Anyway, it's nice to be here today. I'm looking forward to fighting in 3.5 weeks. I look forward to getting better about an opponent. But originally, I was coming in and I was hoping to fight man, but if financial situations don't make sense, then to be honest with you, I can't fight anybody who's promoted or put in front of me. I can only fight who's in front of me, and the opponents can only take it if it makes sense for them. So it's one of those things.
Tyson, question. Why do you think it never worked out between me and you?
Why
Like your management team and yourself. Why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, to be honest with you, Martin, it's got nothing to do with me. As you know, I haven't got a grudge against anybody. Me and you have been friends for a few years now, and I'll fight anyone I'm fighting. It doesn't mean anything to me to fight anyone. As yourself, you're fighting one, that's what you do. But to be honest with you, I don't know where it's that happened. I was coming here, we spoke about this after you saw a fight, and you said to me, "Hey, a good fight at the King's Hall, blah blah blah." I can't wait here, which is Irish fight fans and fight fans around the world would love to see this fight being fight. And it's unfortunate, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. There's still time yet. Hopefully he can sort things out, and hopefully it'll still be on. But to be honest with you, whoever else it is, it's not going to be as good a fight as it would have been in the world. If it's Coleman Barrett, then it's not going to make as much sense, even though he's the Irish champion. And Kevin McBride's just lost the fight, so who else is there?
I don't want to sound as if I'm
I'm here just to, bone pick or anything like that, but I'm not as a professional, as a fighter, and also a fan, which I'm here today to actually be here supporting the undercard. But do you not think it's a bit far out to be saying on one side of the coin that I'm a card and I'm scared of you, but now just admitting the fact that I said it'd be a great fight between you, and only 2 days ago, 3 days ago, called me a bully. Like you stand at 6'9", 18 stone, and me stand at 6'2", and 16 stone. It says a lot whenever you're throwing it in the papers, and I haven't said a word. And I almost I have got a lot of respect for you, and I know that you're getting chosen to say the things you're saying. And I think it's a wee bit far out that the people that actually caused this and actually standing their mouths open are actually saying what actually did happen, because I've got the proof in my phone, in emails, and so on and so on. I know it's nothing to do with yourself, Tyson. As you are a fighter like myself, and I respect that very much, and the best of luck on the 17th. But I think it's a bit
well, I'm not to there, Martin.
Pardon?
Me and you have always had a decent relationship going on. Yeah, I come over and Sparky when I was 17 years old, yeah. We had some rounds, and then, to be honest with you, we've always never thought about it. Yeah, I was nice to you, and the fight was nice to me. Yeah, we had a chat for a good hour or so in the lobby. But then you gets back and tells me, Kennedy, you're going to knock me face in and knock me out, do this and do that. Which I never said a thing about you until that, yeah. So if someone talks about me behind my back, yeah, didn't say it in my face, yeah, obviously I'm going to say it back.
No,
and to be honest with you, I didn't have no upsetting with you at all, no wrong words, nothing. I'm a man of honour. If I've got something to say to a man, I'll say it to his face.
Yeah, I'm a
I've got nothing to lie from you. The fight's open, if you want the fight, take it.
If I had the preparation properly instead of being if I had been scared, Tyson, by your manager, promoter, McKenzie, and people in Belfast, if I had been side skirted by any of them, then I would have fought you, and I would have knocked you out, and there's not a problem with it. And I'll stand over what I said.
No one sidestepped you. You came to Cricklewood, you came to Wembley, you was given great hospitality, you was welcomed by us, you was welcomed by Tyson. Yeah. You get back to Belfast, and you start telling everyone you're going to knock him senseless and knock him cold.
Don't tell that.
That's what no.
You don't
you told me that on the phone. You told me that.
I told you on the phone on what date?
You told me that on the phone. It don't matter what day. You put in your press thing last night. I had the audacity to get John Ingle to phone me up. John Ingle is our official matchmaker. Do you know the way this game works,
Can you tell me why somebody from Belfast then tried to negotiate for you instead of John Ingle?
You mean your friend? Your friend who got you the money to come to Cricklewood?
He didn't get me money, it was a business transaction.
And who was it done for? Your friend.
Mick, you know something, your phone will give yourself.
No, you're not tripping up. You come to Belfast on the back of your friend, who I spoke to about the fight, and then I got my official matchmaker to ring you up. And because you were still making excuses, I rang you personally. And you then, after all the hospitality you had the audacity to say you're going to knock him senseless and knock him out. If that's the case, mine, step up.
You rang me?
I rang you.
Mick, I rang you.
No, I rang you.
No, I rang you.
There's 2 witnesses here.
You sent me an email, and on the business email, on the top of it, you disclosed what the price was. Let me finish, please. I give you the time order to do it. You sent me an email, and on your email from Vicky Squirrel, you said on it what your price was. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. You sent me an email. In respect to yourself, Mick, I've no bad blood with you either. But whenever you're starting to tell lies, I have to defend myself, and that's what I intended. Just let me finish. Mick, I'm a fighter and I do things properly too. And I'm trying to give you your time to speak. Listen. Why don't you just be honest? You sent me an email on the 10th of August. I immediately phoned your office, spoke to Vicky. Vicky put me through to you, and I said because of all the merry-go-round, of all the sorts of different people phoning me throughout this, and the money difference that was offered to me at the start to the one you offered me, I asked you, why was all this going on? You says, I don't have to speak to you. I asked you, did you get my voicemail, which I left on the 20th of July? You said, yes, but I still don't have to speak to you, Martin. I rest my case, Mick.
No, you're not resting my case. I basically said to you, you phoned up a couple of times, and our office was closed for a week, we had a week off. We spoke to your friend and said, did you want, first and foremost, we wanted to know whether you wanted to fight. So we spoke to your friend. Then, after that, we sent our official matchmaker. Our official matchmaker rang you up. You weren't interested. You weren't taking calls. You weren't speaking to your friend. The friend who got you a lot of money to come to Wembley, that very same friend. But you weren't speaking to him. So in the end, Because of what I was reading, saying that I haven't spoken to you, I actually picked up the phone and tried to ring you 3-4 times. Couldn't get through to you. Then we sent you an urgent email with the offer in it. Once you received that urgent email with the offer in it, that's when you came back. And that's when we offered it. And we've offered you huge money, so there's no good talking rubbish about this.
I tried to do that. Prior to that, with the guy that you asked to phone me, and I says, look, do me a favour, ask Nick to give me a ring. I've got a proposal for him. And as the manager of myself, I thought it was only right for, as a businessman, yourself, and a good businessman, and a nice man, to actually contact me, which he didn't do, and I thought it very insulting towards myself.
I apologise for going away for a week, but I do have an official matchmaker who makes matches. Who is Johnny?
Then why did the guy from here do the
Johnny,
business?
we wanted your friend who basically agreed the money for you to come to Wembley. He was good enough to do that,
I
man.
understand that.
Why are you disrespecting that? Why are you disrespecting that? It's been good to you.
What if a man has an injury or he has something that he doesn't want to disclose to you or someone else? Should no not be good enough?
But don't tell everyone you're going to knock him out, knock himself, since he might do it about you. I won't say it about you.
No, I understand.
We showed you maximum respect.
Just give me the respect that I should. Did you not ask me in short notice to come over to fight Tyson Fury if Derek Chisora didn't weigh in? He did.
I never asked the person.
Didn't I?
Your friend.
Didn't I come
who
over?
we're talking about.
Didn't I come over to fight him with 1 day's notice?
Yeah,
So how can you say I'm a scared?
And it was a business transaction.
I went over to Tyson Knows and I sat and spoke to him in the foyer. You're trying to turn something in boxing, you're trying to turn into
I was
which is
unhappy about
totally
that situation. You
wrong.
come
Totally
over
wrong.
anyway.
You're very wrong.
On the night of the fight, you should have been sitting in case everything was cancelled, but you was in the bar.
No problem.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Listen, if we want to get the facts out of it, let's get them out.
That is the only, all I'm
I've
saying
got no
is-
problem.
If a
If we
man
want to
says-
deal with facts, let's get them out.
Like all I'm trying to say, in respect of the fighter,
You've
and
got-
other fighters, if a man says no, then that should be good enough.
That was good enough for me. Don't go telling everyone that you're going to knock himself
But I didn't tell
out.
anybody.
Yes,
Martin, we're going over old ground here. It's just repeating.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
That's an insult to me talking about my fighter like that. He's a great fighter and he should have been a gentleman around the situation.
Yes, I think he's a good
But
fighter.
turning the fight down and then saying that in the same breath, that's an insult to me and to him.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, let's carry on. Just so we've been Martin, you've had enough. You've had enough now. Okay, can we now the team supporting contest here on the 17th features the former WBC leg welterweight champion of the world, junior winner. Junior, would you like to say something to the audience?
Hi. Yeah, this is realistically my first proper fight back at welterweight, and I'm coming here to do a job. I mean, Stephen's a nice kid, he's got a good record, I'm hoping well, but when the bell goes, the hitter's coming back. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I've got the experience, I've got skill, speed, knowledge, and belief that when I get in the ring, I'm going to come out a winner. And that's what I'm going to intend to do. I'm going to be back, I'm going to take titles, I'm going to be breaking people's titles, because that's what I do. Thank you.
The pride of Lurgan and Ireland, young Stephen Hockey.
Well, all I have to say is that we'll see how Gino copes with the fresher, hungrier fighter on it. That's what it comes down to, you know, and say all he wants and he believes in himself, so do I believe in myself too. So we'll see all night, that's what it comes down to, all night. Who's the hungrier fighter? I think I'm the hungrier fighter. The pressure's on Junior. Junior's fought that like I fought before. So it's up to him to prove that he's still at that. I'm very proud of this opportunity of both hands. I'm a hungry fighter. I'm going in and I'm taking it.
It's going to be a very, very interesting contest. Mr. Hennessy insisted, he asked me to mention to the press and everybody that we're in no way in competition with Duty's show. No way. We're in competition with the 10th of September show. The 17th of September, and you can check the books at the King's Hall here, right, just outside the door there. this, the 17th of September, was the only date available, suitable date available this side of Christmas, to introduce Tyson Fury to the wonderful world of potential World Championship boxing here in Belfast. And that is a fact. And we're running ahead with this. We're taking a big chance with it. We've got one of the best shows I have seen put together in years. With Tyson boxing, with my goodness, with the former world champion boxing, a young gentleman who would like to see maybe two world championship status. And I really do believe that. One of the nicest young gentlemen you'll ever meet in boxing today, young Stephen Hocking. So, with that, it's a chief support contest. We have a couple of very, very good contests. We have Kieran Healy, for example. He's boxing Joe Hillerby. That will be a cracker. I was in Dublin there a few weeks ago doing the show at the National Stadium when Healy took on the big favourite, 9-1 on favourite, but not to death in the first round. Kieran Healy is a very, very special type of fighter. We have another cracker. I like these contests here because this gentleman that I'm about to mention, he's a lovely guy, but he speaks the truth. And he's very blunt. But my God, he gives his heart and soul, no matter who he's boxing. Well, he's up against a bloody good fella here at the King's Hall on the 17th of September. His name is Tommy Tolan, and he's fighting Philip Townley. There's really two to start off with, two absolutely cracking contests. We also have Phil Fury, that's the young cousin of the future champion of the world, Tyson. He's on the show along with an up-and-coming young gentleman from Sheffield that's being guided along also to British, European and world honours, Kid Galahad. Now, to me, no disrespect to anybody here tonight, to me, the fight of the night will also involve a really rugged guy. His name is Ryan Green, and he'll be fighting Willie Thompson of Ballyclare. There's Willie Thompson there. Give him a big round of applause. Irish boxing currently, Willie Thompson. And he says on the evening he's going to kick ass. I don't know whose ass it's going to be, but Ryan, make sure you're very, very fit for that. I'm going to hand you over to one of the great journalists in Ireland today.
Now you're being sarcastic.
You make sure the one who's going to Could we make that fight?
Well, first of all, seeing as Harry seems to have changed anybody's name, can we call you Mike? No, anyway, seriously, I know you've been flying for a few years, but to what extent have you been able to, paper-wise, establish the Irish connection?
Well, it's all sorted now.
Really?
I should have really went to the Olympic Games in 2008, but there was a lot of politics there involved, and I didn't get to go. But now it's all fine, all sorted. I can fight for the Irish title now, so I made a promise to myself that before I move on anywhere to a European